Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mr. Adam Channel. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam. We're really happy to have you here with us today.
Yes, because today's conversation is simple, relaxing, and full of real-life English.
Exactly. We're not teaching anything complicated, just sharing stories, moments, and natural expressions you can use every day.
So sit back, breathe, and enjoy the conversation with us.
And before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like.
Your support helps our channel grow and reach more learners.
All right, ready to dive in?
Let's get started with today's conversation. Adam, my week was full of small accidents. I don't know why. Everything felt funny and chaotic.
Sounds promising already. Start with the first disaster.
Well, my family tried to organize a surprise for my sister.
Another surprise story? Okay, I'm ready.
Yes, but this time I thought it would be simple. We all met at my mom's house and turned off every light.
A classic plan. Darkness, silence, hidden people.
Exactly. My aunt behind the curtain, my cousin behind the sofa, my brother in the pantry for some reason.
Always one person hiding in the pantry.
We waited quietly. Too quietly. My mom whispered so loudly that even the dog looked confused.
Silence never stays silent.
Then we finally heard the door open. Everyone held their breath. My brother whispered, "Get ready."
And then?
We all jumped and shouted, "Surprise!"
Let me guess. Wrong person.
Yes, it was the electrician.
The electrician?
He was holding his toolbox and looked like someone just attacked him with happiness.
Poor man.
My mom turned on the light and apologized. He laughed eventually, and we gave him a slice of cake.
So he became part of the party.
Exactly. 10 minutes later, my sister arrived, but we were all still laughing, so no one hit again.
So the surprise failed twice.
Completely. She walked in and saw balloons, the electrician eating cake, and all of us laughing uncontrollably.
Honestly, that sounds better than a real surprise.
I agree. Unplanned moments are the best.
What else happened this week?
Oh, the office internet died for 2 hours. Total silence at first.
That awkward modern silence where no one knows what to do?
Exactly. Then people slowly started talking. Real talking, not email talking.
Amazing.
I learned that my colleague Ben plays violin, and my boss makes homemade bread.
What? Bread?
Yes. He looked so proud, he said, "Sourdough is my passion."
I love how internet outages reveal secret hobbies.
For 2 hours, the office actually felt human.
And then the internet returned and everyone disappeared back into their screens.
Instantly. But at least now we smile at each other more.
Communication creates warmth.
Speaking of awkward communication, I mistook a stranger for my friend at the grocery store.
Not again.
Again. From behind, she looked exactly like my friend Lisa. Same jacket, same hair. I walked up and said, "Lisa, guess what happened this week?"
And she wasn't Lisa.
Not even close. She turned around slowly and said, "I don't know who Lisa is."
Ouch.
I apologized and explained. She laughed and said, "I wish my friends greeted me so excitedly."
That's sweet.
Still embarrassing, though.
Mistaken identity is a weekly theme for you.
Apparently. But these little mistakes give me good stories and useful English phrases.
They do. Real stories stay in the mind.
Exactly. Even my small cooking disaster gave me new vocabulary.
Cooking disaster?
I mixed up teaspoons and tablespoons. The sauce nearly exploded with salt.
Classic mistake.
Lemon saved everything. Magic lemon.
Lemon always saves.
My neighbor tasted it and pretended it was a 5-star dish.
She's a good friend.
Yes. People make life better with tiny acts of kindness.
Speaking of kindness, anything else this week?
Yes. On Friday, I walked past a bakery, smelled fresh cinnamon, and instantly bought bread I didn't plan to buy.
Smells control your wallet.
They do. I later described the smell to my neighbor. Warm cinnamon and butter. She nodded immediately.
Sensory language connects people instantly.
Exactly. These simple conversations, just a few sentences, feel meaningful.
Because they aren't forced. They're natural.
Natural moments teach language better than studying alone.
True. When you describe a real smell, sound, or feeling, the words stick.
That's why I tell every beginner, look at your own life. There's always something to talk about.
And your week is living proof.
Yes, chaos gives vocabulary.
So, what did you take away from your chaotic week?
That mistakes aren't failures. They're stories. And stories are language.
Well said. Your turn. Did you have any interesting moments?
Oh, yes. But mine started with a cat.
A cat. Now I'm interested.
My neighbor's cat decided my yard was his personal nap zone. When I stepped outside, he stared at me like I had ruined his entire life.
Cats judge silently but powerfully.
Exactly. He walked away with so much attitude, I almost apologized to him.
That sounds like a very royal cat. The rest of my week was calmer, but full of small observations.
Observations.
Yes, watching people in everyday situations gives me phrases and natural expressions.
For example,
A couple sharing an umbrella, a kid chasing a pigeon, a man reading a newspaper like it was treasure.
beautiful, simple moments.
They help me think in English. Short sentences, clear images.
That's a great technique.
And I realized something important. Fluency grows in small steps, not big leaps.
Exactly. Tiny steps. Repeated often.
Your chaotic week proves it.
And your calm week proves it too.
2 different weeks, same lessons.
Mistakes, surprises, smells, conversations, everything becomes language.
Yes, life teaches better than textbooks.
Sarah, the more I think about it, the more I realize how small moments shape our English naturally.
Yes, Adam. Real life is the best teacher. Every small event gives us a phrase, a word, a feeling we remember.
Exactly. And the simplest moments stay with us longer than anything in a book.
Speaking of simple moments, tell me more about your week. You mentioned observations.
Right. On Monday, I sat on a bench near the local park. I watched a little girl chasing bubbles.
I love that image already.
Her laughter floated in the air. It reminded me of the phrase pure joy.
Beautiful. Short, expressive, easy to remember.
Then an older man walked by, feeding birds. He moved carefully, slowly. It made me think of the word gentle.
That's how language grows, one feeling at a time.
Later, a couple shared a drink on a bench. The moment looked cozy and soft.
Cozy moments make great conversation topics.
On Tuesday, something funny happened at the office. My colleague Mark tried to fix a squeaky chair.
Oh no, I already sense disaster.
He turned the chair upside down, tightened one screw, loosened another, then sat on it proudly.
Did it break?
Not exactly. It spun so fast he almost flew off.
Poor Mark.
He stood up and said, "Well, that didn't go as planned."
That phrase is gold, short and perfect for daily speech.
Wednesday brought something more peaceful. I visited my neighbor, the one with the roses.
Ah, the rose expert.
Yes, she taught me the phrase, prune lightly, meaning don't cut too much.
Good gardening vocabulary and gentle advice.
Then she described the scent of her roses as soft, warm, and a little nostalgic.
That's poetic. Real language from real emotion.
Thursday gave me a small embarrassment.
You and embarrassment always walk together.
True. I waved enthusiastically at someone who looked like my old teacher.
Let me guess. Wrong person again?
Yes. She looked surprised. I slowly lowered my hand and said, "My mistake."
Short, effective, universal.
She laughed and said, "Happens all the time."
That's comforting.
Friday surprised me. A bakery clerk told me it just came out of the oven.
Oh, I love that phrase. Warm and delicious.
I bought 2 loaves instantly.
Smells and words combined. Dangerous combination.
Then Saturday came, and something unusual happened.
Now I'm curious.
I was in a bookstore, reading the back of a novel, when someone tapped my shoulder.
Who was it?
A stranger who thought I was someone he knew.
Finally, someone else makes the mistake.
Exactly. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, wrong person." And we both laughed.
Nice reversal.
It made me appreciate how normal these mix-ups are.
They're part of being human.
Yes, and great for storytelling.
My weekend also had a few language-worthy moments.
Tell me.
I decided to reorganize my living room. I moved a table, changed the position of a lamp, and suddenly everything felt wrong.
Rearranging always causes chaos first.
Yes, I stood there staring at the mess and said to myself, why did I start this?
A universal question.
But after an hour, the room looked fresh, and I felt proud.
Small victories matter.
And small victories create new words, like declutter, shift, rearrange, reset.
Great everyday verbs.
On Sunday, I visited a small cafe near my house. The atmosphere was calm. soft music, warm lights.
Sounds perfect.
The barista asked, regular day or special day?
Interesting question.
I said, just a calm day. And she smiled like she understood exactly what I meant.
That's the magic of simple language.
Yes, no long sentences, just clear feelings.
I think all these little conversations shape fluency more than people realize.
They do, because they build emotional memory.
And emotional memory is strong.
Exactly. When something is funny, embarrassing, sweet, or surprising, the words attach themselves to the moment.
Like glue.
Yes, memory glue.
That's why personal stories matter so much for learners.
And why we always encourage people to talk about their day.
Even the boring parts.
Especially the boring parts. They're full of simple vocabulary.
You know, when beginners say, "Nothing happened today," they're wrong.
Something always happens.
A spilled drink.
A missed bus.
A nice sunset.
A noisy neighbor.
A good cup of tea.
A strange text message.
A long line at the store.
Every detail is a sentence.
And every sentence is practice.
That's the truth. Language grows one sentence at a time,
Not in big jumps.
but in tiny, consistent steps.
And tiny steps become natural fluency.
You know what I like most about weekly reflections?
What?
They show how much language we already have inside us.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
When we pay attention, we realize we know enough to express so much.
Exactly. Not perfectly, but meaningfully.
And meaning beats perfection.
Always. So, what's your word of the week, Sarah?
Expected. Everything felt unexpected. Strangers, surprises, smells, chaos.
Nice. My word of the week is soft. Soft light. Soft music. Soft moments.
Two simple words, but they describe entire stories
That's language.
and life.
So, another week full of material to learn from.
And another reminder that English lives in the small things,
In laughter.
in accidents,
In conversations.
in everyday life.
And that's the best way to grow.
One moment at a time. Thank you so much for joining today's lesson, and it was great to see you. Stay healthy and keep practicing.
If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next English lessons. Your support means a lot to us and helps us to be more motivated to create more interesting and useful content, helping you speak English naturally and confidently every day. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.
We will be back soon with another interesting episode. Bye!